Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. A playoff matchup between the number 10 seed and the number 7 seed. It's the LSU Tigers against the Miami Hurricanes. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love that the quarterback is being so decisive. There's nowhere to throw the football, and so he takes off right away, and he's able to get a nice little gain here and get it pretty close to the goal line. You've got to take care of the football, make great decisions down here, but you've got to do it quickly, and that's exactly what the quarterback is doing.
That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
But you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun, handoff inside, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Escapes the pocket. He's got the first down and more. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. At the 30, could take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. But hold on, there is a flag down. Could they take the points off the board to keep the drive going? So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll give it to the back. He's got it. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to run for the first down. The Canes moving quickly down the field here.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. This is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, I got to tell you, I'm shocked that this quarterback is playing this poorly. He led this team to the playoff, and here they are, and they're playing their worst game of the season. 2 interceptions in the first half. He's got to calm down and calm down in a hurry.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Berry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Levitt. Dump off caught by the running back. He shreds the tackle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on 1st down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Tigers will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To the air, it's Levitt. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And he's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Canes. He just sprints into the end zone.
Coaches always talk about the middle 8 in these games, the last 4 minutes of the first half, the first 4 minutes of the second half, and here right off the rip in the third quarter, you take it back for a touchdown, the home crowd isn't even back into their seats, they're still trying to get their hot dogs, and he's in the end zone. What a return.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Durham. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return. And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the move now. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum. Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Chris, taking a sack like that makes this next play call so important and really difficult for the play caller. I would think about something safe here. I don't know about putting this quarterback in harm's way throwing the football, in particular with this pass rush and how they're beating up on the offensive line. It might be time for a draw or at most a screen.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. The sure hands. It's Watkins. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just doesn't get it. Credit to this defense. There's just not a lot going on after the catch. They rally up, make the tackle in space, and now clearly a punting situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On the ground, it's Fletcher. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss. Now,
he jukes him again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense goes right back to the read. Now the quarterback's got to make a play.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Look out, whole different game now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Passes the 40. Bursts into space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
Chris, I know they want to get him going, but this defense is totally keying on this run game, and they're not going to allow him to get loose on the outside. He's too good, and they told us before this game they had to stop the run, and that's exactly what they've done.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And the point after is good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. Well, the 1st down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass. I think it should be coming up.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make everybody right with his legs. He takes off, and he's able to produce a big play down the field and continue to move the chains.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Open field ahead. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here comes the pressure. That pass is incomplete. Unclear clear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They did not make it short on 4th down.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.